Hello guys, it's Udi Ajaben here, and this video is going to be all about logo design and representation. Basically it's just how to send files, design files to your clients. Right, so that is what this video is all about. So the past few weeks, I've received lots of messages from most of my design friends, both on WhatsApp, Facebook, and on other platforms, asking me, apart from designing this logo, and creating the logo presentation, sending the logo presentation to the clients, then viewing it, and approving it. How do we send the logo files to them, or how do we send these stuffs to them? Apart from the presentation and all of that, how do we send these logo files to them? So I'm going to be answering that question today, based on what I've been doing, because it's been working for me. So I'm going to be doing that. So basically, what I do is to just go, like, after, of course, this particular logo design is for a microfinance bank, which is Triumphant Microfinance Bank, a new microfinance bank, which is set to start working this year. Of course, they might have started. So it's a microfinance bank, and I created this logo mark for them. So the first thing that I, after the design and everything, of course, I designed the logo. Then of course I should have the logo in its pure form, without the brand name. So what I did was I came to my file, file manager, right? Then I created a separate file. There are several files here, which is not related to what I'm doing. They're just different files, but I needed a separate file, for this particular design. So of course I called it Triumphant Microfinance Bank logo design. So I think I said it somewhere. Alright, here is it. You see, Triumphant Microfinance Bank. So I created a separate file for it. So if I should click on it, you'll see everything. Alright. So I have inside the same Triumphant Microfinance Bank, I still created several folders. Several folders inside the folder that I've already created. So in this folder, the first folder here, right, so I'm actually looking at the numbering from the bottom here. So this is the first folder. Now this first folder is just containing the logo in its pure form, like no brand name attached to it, just the logo itself, just the logo mark, no brand name. So I have it in SVG, PDF, and EPS. So the one that I can view right now on my phone is the PDF. So let me click on PDF, the PDF. So if I should click on it, then I should use WPS Office and access it. So of course you can see, it's still loading. So you can see it's just in its pure form. Can you see that? No brand name, just the logo in its pure form. Same thing to these ones in the SVG and EPS. Same thing, no brand name attached to it. Then the second folder is the one with the brand name. So if I should click on it, WPS, of course you can see the one with the brand name, Triumphant Microfinance Bank. So this is the logo from one, right? So I want to go back. So same thing here, same thing in this SVG, same thing in this EPS, just that it is in different documents, different type of documents. So let's go back to the logo form 2. Still a PDF form, WPS. You can basically view it with any PDF viewer. It doesn't matter. So this is logo form 2. So still the same brand name, but different orientation, and all of that. So of course you can see, just based on what you actually create, or based on what you created. So create different folders, to hold these files. Then the logo form 3 is containing the I don't know what that contains. Let me see it and see what I created there. Which is just the initials, TMFB. All right, so initial. So of course you must not create initial and all of this is just for this particular brand. I created this for this particular brand, so it must not contain the initial and all of that. But this is, I'm just showing you what I actually did here. Okay, like the way I created the folders, how the folder is holding different form of the logo, right? Still the same logo, but just different forms. So I'm gonna go back to logo form for, let's see, on this content, WPS. Of course, you can see it. So it's still the same, just different forms. So I'm gonna go back, and this is the beautiful thing. Of course, we have it in the vector form. I think from here to this point here are mainly content, mainly vectors, and they don't easily lose quality. Okay, they don't even lose quality per se, because they're actually vectors and all of that. So they are presented with chunks of codes and all of that. Well, here we have the raster files. Okay, the other formats. It's mainly PNGs. It's mainly PNGs and JPGs. So of course, you can see PNG, 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 all through. So basically, so this is how then after creating everything, like this, and I have to copy everything, then compress it into one file. Once you click on compress, so you look at it here. So you can now, based on the file manager that you're using, if you're using ZArchiver, then of course you can compress it and and protect it with a code. But with this particular file manager now, I can't protect it with a code, so it doesn't matter which one you're using. So far you can actually zip it, or compress it into a particular zip file. So after compressing everything, you see that everything will just come under here. Okay, can you see? So everything here, from these other formats to logo files here, everything is contained here. So this is what I will just click on, okay, and share it with my clients, either through Gmail or email, Telegram, WhatsApp, any this thing that you want to use to send it to your clients. If it's on freelance site, then you can, of course, you have to go to the freelance site, then you can export it. So this is basically how I send design files to my clients. So I hope this actually help you out, in a way, because it's very, very important. You don't want to start sending logo design files to your clients one by one. If I send this one, then send this one, it will be too scattered and it won't be organized for them, because right now, once you send this to them, they can actually upload this to their drive and it will be saved there for them. And in a way, it actually proves your professionalism, or you're being good at the skill. So I hope this helps you out, and of course, it's still Udiaja Ben, and I'll see you in the next video.